Okay, today is May the 8th, 2017, and right now at 10:30 p.m. we have a temperature of 57 degrees in the foothills of Los Angeles. The relative humidity is 73%. Dew point is 48 degrees, and we have a barometric pressure of 29.85. And we have a upper level low still spinning right over Baja, California, right here. This delivered a half-inch of rain to the foothills of Los Angeles on Saturday and Sunday. And out here we have a developing gale, and we can see that there is a transmitter right here carving a path, an RF transmitter right here carving a path, a blockade to prevent this jet stream flow from getting into the center of that vortex. And we can see the effect that that transmitter is having right here. They're just cutting a path right through there, and that will separate this system from the incoming moisture. Also, we've got jet stream flow moving into into the United States and diving down. We've got high pressure right in this area, which is a clockwise rotation. We can see that. And we have this low pressure, mid and upper level low right here, which is spinning counterclockwise, and that's going to bring some wind through this corridor right here. And that looks to be right about Vandenberg Air Force Base, Lompoc, right there. So winds, because the proximity of this system and the high pressure adjacent to this system is going to generate the wind. We've got like two gears going here, one clockwise, the other one counterclockwise. Okay, so we've got we've got the infrared map right here. Let's take a look at that, and we can see the the outflow right here from the high pressure, and also there's high pressure being applied to this upper level low, which only delivered half of an inch of rain, which is better than nothing. But this should have been a real rainmaker, and we can see that there is some rain. If we go to the Doppler map, which is not working right, we can see that there is some rain here in southeastern California and in Arizona. So there is rain falling. And if we look at this up close, the transmitter in Yuma, Arizona, near the Marine Corps Air Station down there, is chopping up this rain pattern. We can see the pie, sort of the chopped up pie pattern where the rain is being chopped up right down here near Yuma. All right, right now I can't access that map because of the problems we're having with the IntelliCast Doppler map. Okay, so here's the infrared loop once again, and we can see that this system is developing quite a bit as it moves away from California. Notice there's not much of a blockade around this system right here. We've got a transmitter right down in this area, but the backside of this is not blockaded in any manner. According to this water vapor map here, we can see that there's plenty of new development up here in the area of Colorado, Utah, and Nebraska. All this thunderstorm activity right here is all a result of this upper level low right here. If we take a look at some of these other maps, we can see the what's going on here. Right here, there is a transmitter activity right in here to blockade this incoming moisture on the jet stream from feeding into the center of this system. So we've got a blockade, actually two separate areas. Let's look at the infrared map. We can see that a hole was opened up there at some point earlier in the day. You can see that purple area, and that fills in as this loop progresses. We've got jet stream moisture moving in. Take a look at the jet stream map right now. Now we can see the, take a look at that right here. And we have flow right into the northwest, down and around that upper level low right here. And the pressure maps also tell the story here. We can see the upper level, or rather this is the surface map. So we have a high pressure out in this eastern Pacific area. We've got a lot of squiggly lines, and we've got a low indicated right here, a closed low right over just east of the Baja Peninsula right here. Let's take a look at the 500 millibar map. We can see that closed low right there. There's a lot of squiggly lines right over Nevada and Utah. And the 300 is right here. Take a look at that. And the 300, see the same thing, a lot of manipulation. That's what these squiggly lines represent. That is a lot of pressure differential here. We have a lot of high and low pressure in this area where we have the transmitters at work, forcing descending air into this upper level low to maintain control. So once they keep the descending air on top of this low, that will prevent its development. And that's what these squiggly lines represent, is the transmitters descending air to maintain control of that. If we go back to the map, we can really see the descending air right over this system right here. Here's that low right here. The center of circulation is right over the Sea of Cortez right here. Right about where the tip of the pen is the center of that circulation. And we can see the outflow. We're all at high pressure. And also up here as well, all around us. But there's much more development out here over these mountains and out to the east. Okay, so we've got a lot of moisture wrapping around into California, and there is no rain in the Southern California area except for down here in the lower south east area. Now, if we look at the surface analysis map, you can see high pressure all over the place here, and we've got a developing gale just northwest of the Hawaiian Islands right here, 1016 millibar. Let's take a quick look at we'll take a look at the water vapor map here in a second. Over here we have a low over, looks like Northern California, 1008 millibar. We've got high pressure all over the place out in the East Pacific. Let's take a look again at the water vapor map. We can see that developing gale right here near the Hawaiian Islands. You can see a transmitter at work right here, filling in this area, and that will redirect all this moisture away from the center of this vortex. That's happening right now. We can see almost a right angle here, firming up as this moisture tries to dive down and get sucked into that low pressure system. And we can see what's happening here. Here, quickly maintaining a blockade right here. This moisture was actually moving into that low pressure center, and they quickly cut that off right here. You can actually see the transmitter plowing a path right through that moisture right there. And we can see all that counterclockwise rotation. And then we have the moisture that is moving east right towards California, which is this jet stream right here, and diving down. So tomorrow, Tuesday, May 9th, we should see a lot of chemtrail activity in Southern California based on this pattern. We got a lot of moisture wrapping around and right back into Southern California. Now, if we look again at the IntelliCast Doppler, we see what's happening. All that moisture is wrapping around, but there's no precipitation up here in LA, which is right where the tip of the pen is right there. Lompoc and Vandenberg, Point Conception, that's right here. You see there's very little precipitation up in this area. So that means that the jets are up spraying chemtrails, and we saw that tonight driving. Chemtrails are out being sprayed. They're up in the skies and being sprayed to prevent further precipitation in our area. Okay, so that's the report, and we'll leave it right here. Okay, that's it. We'll do another update later. Oh, by the way, coming down 101 past through San Luis Obispo, south of San Luis Obispo on the 101, about a half hour south. If we look to the west on the right side of the roadway as you're going south, there is a new NexRad transmitter up on the hills up high. And I'm going to try to track that down and put that up on the next report. So there's a new NexRad transmitter up along the 101, which I have not seen until today. Okay, so that's it. We'll do another update later.